Hey guys, welcome back to Pharaoh Iron and Customs. It's Michael. I'm in school, so in a hotel room right now in Charlotte. Um, but what I was gonna do is I figured while I was, up here in school and in a hotel room, I ain't got no reason to run around Charlotte and whatnot. I mean, I could go grab some dinner, but anyway, I want to finish guitar number 2. Y'all saw guitar number 3. Um, and before I upload this video, I'm gonna show you guitar number 1 and guitar number 2. Um, I'll show you guitar number 2 right now. This is guitar number 2. It was made out of Eastern red cedar. I'm gonna turn some lights on. Hang on a minute. Well, I was going to give y'all some more lights, but there's not a whole lot of light in this room. And this is built on, basically, it's built on the design of the kit that Tim Sway sells. As a matter of fact, it's got his pickup in it, the new Perspective Music pickup. It's the Lutz body. It's red cedar, and I think the back was birch. It kind of sounded like birch when I was working it. So, and the reason why I built this guitar was, and you'll see the first guitar I built, was the first bass I built was based on his Lutz body, but I didn't build it with the cover like he made. So all I got left to do is make the electronics. So that's what I'm going to be doing, is finishing up the electronics. The neck is pretty good. It didn't seem to have any buzz. I played it some last night. It's actually been together since last July. And it's almost June already. So anyway, so let's get into this. Okay, this is the wiring schematic that was supplied with his instructions. I'm assuming it's pretty much the same as the wiring on like a precision bass or a single pickup jazz bass or something like that. So basically that's what this is going for, is like a single pickup jazz style bass. So basically what we've got is, I'm gonna have to get the guitar over here to make some of these connections, but we're gonna start out with our first connection is going to be from the hang on a minute, because I'm not sure if that's right or not. Let me check this. Alright guys, there it is, almost done. Got it wired up like the schematic, and I've got to get it to fit down in the cutout. So I'm going to do that next, and then I'm going to run down and get some screws and put some screws in it to hold it together, and I'll be back. Well guys, that's all that I can do to it until I get home. I thought I had the hole drilled deep enough for the jack, but I do not. So I have to get home and get a Forstner's bit and make that hole deeper, and what I may end up doing is making all the holes deeper. So I'm just gonna take and put, actually I'm not gonna put any, I'm gonna put a screw in it, a couple of screws in it to get it held in place so it doesn't flop around while we're heading home. I'll get back with you. Hey guys, we're finally back home. Actually, I've been home for a couple of days. I've just been very busy. When I got home, I tested to see where the screws were going to come through the panel. You can see where one is going to come through there. One is going to be right on where I machined at. And that is, I don't know what I'm going to do about that right now. But what I'm going to do, I've got the Forstner's bit out, and it's in my good old DeWalt cordless drill. I don't know that the DeWalt's going to be able to handle it, But we're going to try this, and hopefully we're not going to screw this guitar body slam up by trying to bore this hole deeper. When I originally bored the holes in this, I used a drill press. So let's try this and see what happens. The hole is a little smaller right now because it's had finish. You know, the polyurethane has been sprayed in there, so it's a few coats of polyurethane. So we're going to have to take it easy. I want to go about 3/16 of an inch deeper. Like I said, I think this wood is birch, so it's a hard wood, or it may be poplar even. So, but I think it's birch. All right, so let's do this and let's go for it. I think the battery's dying. All right. How much deeper did we go? I'm gonna go a little more. Okay, I'm gonna probably go, it looks like I've gone down into the hardwood just about 1/4 of an inch, maybe 1/8. So I'm gonna go just a little more. I'll come back in a few minutes. Alright guys, I got this thing put together and did just a quick by ear tuning. It's not in tune perfectly by any stretch of the imagination. I think it sounds pretty good. I noticed the other night it's got a little bit of a buzz up on the neck, so it needs a fret job. The action's just a little bit high, but anyway, I gotta get some more screws. I didn't have enough stainless screws, and for whatever reason, the Lowe's around here sucks so far as anything specialty like that, and it is burning hot this afternoon, by the way. So again, this guitar is cedar, Eastern Red Cedar, and it's pallet wood on the back. I don't know, I think it's either poplar or birch, and it could be either one, the way it fuzzed up whenever I was working it with the router. But this is the Tim Sway body bass. It's called the Lutz bass. I used the new Perspective music pickup in it. This one's really cool. They're made with a record, an old LP, and this one has got this red record label in it, and I think it's really cool. The bass sounds good. Would I want this for anything more than just to hang on the wall and play with every once in a while? Probably not. Like I said, the cedar is so soft, it's really easy to you know, make an indent in it. So, but I'm happy with this guitar. It looks really nice. All right, where were we? So the camera battery needs some juice. Why would Michael charge the battery up on the camera? Okay, so that's guitar number 2, and I was going to go ahead and show y'all in this video. This is the first bass guitar that I built. This is guitar number 1. This is actually 100% the, well, I say 100%. I used a different, and it's dusty. It needs to be cleaned. I used a little. Built it a little different than the New Perspectives Music bass kit. I put the jack in the end of the guitar. That's just my personal preference. When I got this body made, it's pallet wood, and the brown stripes are, or the dark brown stripes are black walnut. The red ones, and they're not as red, they're going to go even less red. You can see the back that's been darker is a little more red than the front. It's Padauk, and Padauk does that over time. It will eventually probably go to the point where you can barely tell the difference between the Padauk and the walnut. And then when that happens, I'll just, you know, sand the body back down and give her a new finish. So this one's a little brighter. Anyway, this one, I would probably take this guitar, and if I was still gigging, I'd play this guitar in gigs. It's very tough. It's all hardwood. The finish on this thing it's very nice. And like I said, I enjoyed this building this guitar. One thing that the reason why I used a different neck on that guitar instead of ordering another bass kit completely is the neck on this guitar is a little chunky for me. I have big hands, but I have short, fat fingers, so it's really hard for me to wrap my hand around the neck. But anyway, so that's it. That's guitar number 1 and guitar number 2. That's it for this video. It is smoking hot out here in the shop. You guys like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I'm hoping that I'm hoping that in June that I spend a lot more time working on the car, and that's my goal, is to get the right side of the car to the point of the left side. By July, I want to be thinking about working on the floor in the car. I'm going to try to work my way back into getting some Volkswagen stuff. There's 1,000 views on the Volkswagen video, so I know there's you guys out there that love that car, so I love it too. My wife loves it. Everybody that I know loves that car. So we're going to get back on it, and we're going to try to work on both of them at the same time. Anyway, I'll see y'all later.